Hi everyone! Welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I'll be making chicken curry samosas. My version will be filled with addictive chicken curry cooked with creamy potatoes wrapped in spring roll wrapper. So it starts off with the chicken, the Bombay onions, potatoes, which I have diced into 1 cm cubes, and also curry leaves. So heat up some oil and put in the curry leaves to extract the aroma of the curry leaves. And then we can also add in the ginger paste. Give it a stir for about a minute and then put in the garlic paste. Also stir for another minute. Then we will add in our onions, the diced onions, and continue to stir this for another minute until you can detect the aroma of all these spices. So then you can add in the chicken. Yep, we need not cook the chicken thoroughly because later we're going to cook it together with the other ingredients. So what we need is to get a bit of white parts onto our pieces of chicken, something like this. Yeah, so when it reaches that, we will then add in our diced potatoes, pour it in, and then give it a good stir. The seasonings comprise of light soya sauce, meat curry powder, chili powder, chicken powder, tamarind paste, salt, and sugar. So give all these ingredients a good stir so that they're all mixed well together. Alright, so it looks like it is all nicely mixed. Pour in about 1 cup of water first and then gauge and see whether we need any extra water. So pour in 1 cup first. Give it a good stir. Looks like we need another half cup of water. It's a bit on the dry side. So there you go. We have another half cup of water to join the rest. And then what we need to do is to cover this and cook for 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, the potatoes and chicken would have been cooked at this stage. Mix them well and then give it a little bit of squish. Press it so that the potatoes, half of it will form potato paste while the rest of it still retains its original shape. So we can put this filling aside to cool it. Now let's take a look at what we need to make our samosas. This is spring roll skin. If you store your spring roll skin in the freezer, remember to take it out and let it come to room temperature before use. Each piece should be easily peeled apart. This is the chicken curry filling. You can use a spoon to mash it further before use. So it's nice and cool now. We also need flour paste. For this, we have to have all-purpose flour and we add water, just tap water. And then slowly mix them together until you form a thick flour paste. So we use this flour paste to stick the edges of our samosas together. So it should have this consistency, something like glue like that. Here we have 6 hard-boiled eggs. I've cut each egg into 6 wedges. So my plan is to put 1 wedge in, or maybe 2 wedges into each samosa. Up to you. Yep. So let's assemble our components together. So first of all, you take a piece of the spring roll skin. The rest of it, remember to cover it to prevent it from drying. Then we need to dip our finger into the flour paste and smear the paste onto 2 adjacent sides of the square. Then bring the 2 sides, opposite sides, over the smeared sides. Then fold the left and the right sides so that they overlap each other. So when you open up, there is a little pocket that we can put our filling. So take 1 tablespoon of the filling and then slowly ease the filling towards the bottom, making sure that it feels the bottom vertex of the triangle. So gently squeeze it so that it's even in thickness. So when you open up, we can put in our egg. So we can put 1 wedge or 2 wedges, up to you. Then add another tablespoon of filling. Slowly press it down and then fold in the 2 flaps. Yep, so that it looks nice and neat. Then we use our flour paste again. Smear it on the triangle flap on top. So fold the triangle flap over our samosa and then gently press it down. So then we just need to shape it. Make sure that it looks like a triangle with sharp corners. Okay, also with gentle pressure, press our fillings, making sure that the filling fills all the 3 corners of our triangle, and also it is of even thickness, just like this. Then put it on a tray, and while we proceed to do the others, remember to cover it to prevent it from getting dry. So I managed to make altogether 18 samosas. So we will have 10 of them for the first version, which is the fried version. So heat up enough oil for deep frying. So our plan is to put about 3 or 4 samosas at one go, and try not to overcrowd our pan. Yep. Then your oil will then cool down if you have too many samosas in the pan. So deep fry it over medium heat for around maybe 3 to 5 minutes until golden brown. So we just need to turn it from time to time until about 4 to 5 minutes like that. Then you'll notice that it will turn golden brown. Yep, this kind of shade of golden brown. So it's time for us to lift it up and cool it and drain it on a wire rack. So do the same for all the other pieces until all our samosas are fried. I managed to fry 10 of them, and the other 8 I will do the second version. Okay, so here we go. Version 1, deep fried samosas. Now let's have a look at version 2. We are going to air fry our samosas here. So to do that, we will smear a little bit of oil. Just brush a little bit, a smidgen of it, on both sides of our samosas. If you do not want to put any oil, it's okay. It still will taste just as delicious. Just that by brushing it with oil, it helps to make it a little more crispy and golden brown. So do the same for all the other pieces. So into the air fryer, I put 4 pieces at one go. So leave enough space for the air to flow. Okay, so I plan to air fry it at 180 degrees Celsius for 16 minutes. We do not need to turn it on the other side halfway through. The reason is that I noticed that both sides brown evenly. Yeah, the top and the bottom side, they both have an even color. So 16 minutes later, you can see that our samosas are slightly golden brown. It is not as golden brown as the fried version, but it is just as good. So as with all fried food, it is best to enjoy them while still warm because their crispiness and texture are most pronounced when served hot. You can see that the exterior is crispy and flaky and the filling is thick, flavorful and spicy. Okay. I normally serve samosas with Thai sweet chili sauce during snack time. A cup of tea or coffee will be a perfect accompaniment to this crispy, crunchy and spicy snack. This is the air-fried version. Let's have a look at the air-fried version. You notice that this version is still crispy but not so flaky, but the taste is just as delicious as the fried version. So, which version do you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. Till we meet again in another video, bye and happy cooking!